Aloha and welcome back to Twilight Zone time with me, Twilight Zone person. This episode's called The Library. And last time we had Devil's Alphabet. Devil's Alphabet. There were letters, sort of, in that story, but it was just about these guys who made a pact with themselves. They didn't even really contact Satan or anything. They made stupid pacts with themselves and they were held to them. And then they broke them and lived happily ever after. It's a tricksy one to process even now that I've seen it. It had a cast of colourful famous actors from all the things you've ever seen. So let's see if we recognize anybody in the library. So let's just calmly sit here silently and read the episode, shall we? And then we can discuss it later at our book club meeting. That's not a library. That's someone's fancy house. Oh, Francis Conroy.
Miss Pendleton, you're early.
I wanted to make sure I found the house all right. I'll be glad to wait.
No, that's all right. Come in.
Is it haunted in here?
I'm a bit overeager, I guess. You see, I've always wanted to...
Lower your voice just a little, Miss Pendleton. We don't want to disturb my employers.
I'm sorry.
Of course not.
And please call me Ellie. I've always wanted to work in a library.
This is a private library.
Oh.
The books here are not for reading by you, by anyone.
By anyone?
The owners are very strict about that.
What do you mean?
That's all right. I just like being around books. They kind of inspire me. You see, I want to be
a writer. Yes, I remember. Well, if you like.
She wants to be around books because they inspire her. She doesn't want to read them. No. She's an aspiring writer. She likes to write and be around books, but she doesn't want to read them. Good thing too, because this place, the private library, that's why it's in this fancy house. And under no circumstances are you to open any of the books or read the contents, because there's witchcraft. And if you were to read any of it out loud, stuff would happen. That's why we hired somebody, to keep an eye on the books, so nobody accidentally reads them. We could put them in a locked room, but we decided to keep them all on shelves and hire somebody to be around them. You're getting paid well now. Don't get curious. You just sit there and do nothing. You can write, but don't read anything you write because you're in this spooky library. This is the youngest I've ever seen Francis Conroy.
Being around books, Miss Pendleton, this is just the place for you.
Oh, a piano. Is she stepping out of heaven? What's this doorway? It wasn't that bright out there.
As you see, Miss Pendleton, we've gotten a little crowded here, which is why we're switching over from books to something far more practical.
The internet?
Holograms.
Holograms, of course.
I've never had an assistant before, but with a changeover of this magnitude, I simply couldn't handle it myself. My employers don't know about you.
Oh.
They're very reluctant to allow any outsiders.
Who's going to pay me then?
Your discretion is of the utmost importance,
Are you
Miss Pendleton.
going to pay me?
Do you see that room there? That's where the books will be transformed.
Heaven?
Every morning, I'll give you a list of books to locate.
Okay.
You'll bring them to me in that room, in that cart.
Right.
Here it is.
She's to fetch the books.
Once this work has been completed, I won't have to move within 10 feet in any direction.
The United States.
Gloria, what's in these books?
Is this the history of the world?
Nothing that need concern you.
They've got people's names on them and birth dates.
It's our method of cataloging, that's all.
This room can't possibly be in the house I came in, can it?
Nope.
If you're going to split hairs, no, but...
These books hold lives, don't they?
Oh, she catches
now
on.
that you mention it, yes.
Is a book here for everybody who was ever born?
Including her?
Everybody that's alive. Each is an up-to-the-minute record.
And when someone dies?
The end.
His or her book is immediately removed. So you see, Ellie, working here is more than a job.
Is Ellie still alive?
It's an honor.
What if her name comes up? Don't get curious now. Don't look up your old friends from school. Or yourself. It'll cause a paradox. Oh, she's going snooping. They need better covers, these books. That's her. Don't do it, Ellie. Oh no.
Giving in to temptation, she finds the book of her life, opens
Well,
it,
it doesn't show the future.
and reads.
Ellie, did you drop something?
No, everything's all right, Gloria. I just bumped the card on one of the shelves.
Just
that's all.
reading my own book, that's all.
Try to be careful, dear.
Interesting? That's all you're going to say?
Oh, she's got a friend.
Your new job is interesting? Mom called. Want to know how you were doing on your book? I told her great. Was I lying?
Yeah.
I'll find out after dinner when I sit down to write.
Well, I have to get to work.
Sister. Do you think she could write in her own book? She could give herself superpowers. Shut the hell up!
Anything wrong, Ellie?
Nothing that about 5 gallons of ice water wouldn't fix.
Yeah, could you help me, dude? You're famous. Help me.
What?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I'd like to remind you that right on the other side of the world's cheapest drywall from you is me.
So?
Dog, what's going on?
You remember Carla?
Sure.
Hey,
from
Carla, could you
downstairs.
shut up?
Oh, not anymore.
She's moving in with me.
No.
What?
I suggest you get some cotton balls and start stuffing them.
I got a solution. All she has to do is take these two people's books and bring them into the magic room. The end. The end. She's gonna kill people by taking their books away. Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll get the bad ending. That's what I do. Because I'm petty like that. And I need my sleep and my writing time. I need quiet to concentrate on the words. Yeah. Imagine living next door to these two. You gotta do it. That's the only thing I can think of anyway, with the books.
Ain't love grand?
Ain't love grand. What era are you living in? That's his name. There's only one of them in the world. Oh. Does this work? Is she wiping out his love? And he moves away, far away. Give yourself superpowers, Ella.
Hello, Ellie.
Hello, Father.
Oh,
Business at the church?
she made him a
Very
priest.
best kind.
A priest.
A wedding. Have a good evening.
Have a very
Thank
peaceful,
you,
peaceful evening, Father. Well, the bad luck starts. The karma kicks in.
Sorry, what did you do?
She's real depressed.
What are you doing in that getup?
That's what I wear to work every day. What's wrong with you?
I almost killed myself on that chair over there.
Well, everybody almost kills himself on that chair over there.
So move it back to where it was.
And where was that?
Don't you remember?
The fabric of reality has changed.
I'm sorry. I'm causing trouble, aren't I? I'll leave.
Get out of here.
What's she crying about?
I'm 37 years old. I have no kids, no husband, nothing.
Oh,
That's what I'm crying about. My life is a complete and utter waste.
the
Well,
end,
that's not
end of your
true.
life.
It is true. Thank God you can't die from loneliness. I'd be dead, and nobody would be at my funeral.
Aww. It's okay. I'd come to your funeral.
You and that nice, rich Mr. DeWitt in 304
Ooh, Mr.
are going
DeWitt.
to be so deliriously happy together.
Ellie?
She'd be nice this time.
Ellie, hi.
Oh, Ellie, ain't love grand?
Oh, she's back. She's back. Now, what's changing in here? Does she even have a sister anymore?
Laurie?
Over here.
Hello, Ellie.
Hi, Mr. DeWitt. Beautiful coat.
It's a coat he has no money to pay for.
I am here because I am filing for bankruptcy. Carla doesn't know yet.
Bankruptcy? I will get all these papers down to federal court first thing in the morning.
You're a lawyer?
Oh, this is a good one.
What are the stockholders going to say? What is poor Carla going to say?
Mm, keep this one. Don't mess with it.
He's practically suicidal.
Suicidal.
Oh, why couldn't I have gone into real estate or something?
Well, I don't know. I guess there's no change in that.
it's real estate you want, Mr. DeWitt. It's real estate you're gonna get.
Don't forget, Ellie, your rent's due tomorrow.
No problem.
And whatever your sister's trying to pull in that tea party upstairs, it's not gonna work.
What do you mean? See, you shouldn't have changed it, Ellie. You had a good thing going.
First thing we have to do is sign this petition protesting that rent hike. We'll let this whole town know that Edwin DeWitt is nothing but a rent-gouging geek.
He's a crook. A crook.
Why didn't I just change my address to begin with?
A beautiful mansion. Because of karma, Ellie. You can't change karma. Oh, she's going to get washed out to sea now.
Now, this is a place where a writer can get some work done.
Well, what about the tsunami? Or the fog?
It's my sister!
Oh, she killed her sister.
Lori!
She got him on it and she saved him. But then she got caught and she couldn't save herself.
It's my fault. Don't stop, you hear me?
Save her,
Don't
dude.
stop, whatever you do!
Before her book gets brought into the room. I just gotta check, but did you get the right books?
Ellie? What on earth?
She's holding it.
Oh my God, it's not here. Laurie's book isn't here.
It's been requested.
No, it's my fault she died. You got to let me change it.
Been changing the contents of the book?
Just a little
Just
bit.
a couple. Get them all right now.
I didn't mean any harm.
Are we gonna put them all back
You kept snowballing on me.
the way they were?
Cowards.
But what's going to happen to Lori?
You should have thought of that before.
Can you fix it?
All the lives on this planet, all of them, are intertwined.
She just has to write that Ellen never gets this job. You know? Just undo that one thing, and then she won't. She won't get the job, and then she won't change all the books, and then everything's back to the way it was. It's your fault. Your bosses don't even know you hired her. So, it is all on you. I don't even know your name. It's all on you. It's a good thing I don't know your name, or I'll get your book. Oh, the fabric of reality.
They know about it now. I'm in deep.
You're in deep doo-doo.
What about my sister? What about Lori?
Ellie!
Hey, she's back. She fixed it.
Well, it's nice to be appreciated, kiddo, but come on.
Just a minute. I've got to go thank somebody.
Can I help you with something?
Hey, where's the woman?
Where's Gloria?
There's no Gloria here, just me and my wife.
What?
We've lived here for more than 10 years.
Where's the library, dude?
Okay.
Where's the library? It's like Wong's Lost and Found for you. Well, you got your sister back. You lost your dream job. And that was a little story about the books that define our lives. And we were in some sort of godly, heavenly place. And only one person worked there. And she was overloaded with all the... Because every time somebody died, she had to cart out a book, you know? Do you know how many people die every day? She'd be constantly carting and having to find all the names. Luckily, every name is unique. So they're easy to find. And all the people you know are within easy running distance of each other. And about a woman, a writer. Although I guess she was a writer. I was going to say we didn't see her do much writing, but that was literally the whole point of the episode. That she was writing in people's books. And every time she made a change to make her life better, things got worse and worse. Sort of. A little bit. Maybe. I think the one where her sister was a lawyer and that guy she barely knew was going bankrupt. That was okay for her. In a selfish way. You know? Because he wasn't, like, next to her room when she was trying to write. I'm not saying it would be very moral to leave that guy hanging, since she made him bankrupt to begin with, but yeah, that was probably the best one. The best outcome of her changes. It wasn't really a cause and effect thing. It wasn't really a butterfly effect thing that was happening. It was more you shift somebody's reality, we just roll the dice on your reality. Your sister gets a different job. You're still the same for some reason, but everybody around you gets all messed up. And if you don't like it, try again. And then the one, her freaking sister died a hero at the beach, the beachfront property. And hey, look, it got fixed. My idea was just to change to the smallest change is just enough to give her the job in the first place. And that undoes everything. If it was a cause and effect thing, that would undo all the changes. So it was a cute little idea. They had fun with changing stuff around. But I can't believe she made that guy a priest. The womanizer, as I'll call him. And he remained a priest, I think, in all subsequent iterations. Yeah. And that's the youngest I've seen Frances Conroy. She's always had the same sort of vibe to her. Young and old, she always has the same sort of vibe to her. Did you notice that in this? Like, she was playing somebody in her 20s. I think she was in her 30s filming it, but she still has the same voice and the same sort of presence. It's a neat little idea. I would have been curious to do a whole show on this sort of idea, where you can write in other people's books and your own. You could give yourself all sorts of crazy stuff, couldn't you? If it didn't backfire, if it wasn't like a genie's lamp, you could do something with it. And maybe there's someone working against you and they also have access to the library. And they're becoming rich and powerful and they're trying to keep you from messing with their reality, and just back and forth. You know? I could see it. I'm not sure it would hold together long enough to be a coherent story, but it'd be fun. Every episode would be like a new reality. Next episode is called... it's Shadow Play. And we had Shadow Play in the original Twilight Zone, which was an episode about identity in a way. I really liked that one. That would be in my top 20. Definitely one of my favorite episodes of the original run. Just because it's kind of a unique little story and kind of a mystery. And yeah, I wonder if it's going to be a retelling of that. Or something stupid. Those are the two options I'm going to give it. It's probably just going to be about shadows. Remember the Shadow Man? It had cool music, but it didn't have much else going for it. I'll see you next time for that one.